Okay, I think we might be ready. I think so. Oh, g'day everyone. Welcome to Xris Art. I'm Chrissy. Thanks for joining me. Please bear with me. I just want to make sure that everything is all well on this side of the fence. So, just one moment. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. Okay, you know what? It's been such a while since it feels like it's been ages since I've been here. So bear with me. Okay, so the reason for this kind of, for this kind of stream is because I'm playing around with a few ideas. So I thought I've got a few things in my mind, and I wasn't sure which medium that I should go with. Should I go with oils? Should I continue on with PanPastels, or should I, I don't give up with acrylics. So and I thought, should I go with acrylics, because I know that it can actually be quite a forgiving medium. Okay, so all right, Steve, g'day mate. Hello, how you going? Gabriella, hello, how you going? And I just wanted to say thank you so much for Janice, who is moderating the stream. Got to say that Wendy is probably she's still trying to recover from her operation. So I just wanted to say, get well soon, my dear, and always thinking of you. Joanna, Coffee Cat, hey there, lovely people. Hello. I've missed you all. G'day, Deb. Hello, how you going? All right. This is so cool. Okay, so I'll tell you what I've got here in front of me, and I know that I'm going to be chatting, but I can't help chatting a lot, okay? But I will. Okay, so all the things that I've got next to me are, and what I wanted to do was to do a portrait, say skin tones, and I wanted to do skin tones, and I wasn't sure whether I should go with oils, PanPastels, which I know that I can do, but there are people or artists that are wanting to get into doing skin tones with a limited palette, and this is a limited palette. So I thought that I would, give it a go and let's have a bit of a play. I just wanted to make sure that I got everyone. So I did have sneaks. Kirsten, hello, how you going? Have I seen you before? I hope I have. Chandri, hello. Wendy just really didn't want to get up this early, says Deb. Yes, I understand. Renata, welcome. Hello, Chrissy, and all my lovely art friends. I've missed you guys so much. All right, so I better get with the program, because you know what I'm like. I, chat too much. All right, so what I'll do is I thought I might start with the oils. Oh, Jelena, hello, welcome. Hi, all. Oh, my goodness, so glad to see you here. So glad. Okay, so I'm just going to put these aside just for the moment. I will pull them out. Hopefully I'll have time to do that. Now, the surface that I'm going to be painting on for the oils, let me just pull it out. Now, this is Fredrix. This is and you've seen me use this before. I bought this on a roll, and it is a canvas, but it's extremely fine. It's like super fine, and this is the one. Okay, I actually put this on my roll so I can always know what it is. So next time I need to order it, I know what it is. So this is the Knickerbocker 60 inches by 6 yards. Now that's got to be a lot. Faye, oh, hello Faye, how you going? Welcome to the live stream. Steve says, Chrissy, I'm wanting to see it with acrylics, but whatever you choose is fine. Look, Steve, I'm going to try to get to acrylics for sure, because that's the plan. Okay, that's the plan. Renat, okay, make sure. Okay, all right, cool. So this is this canvas, and this is what I'm going to be using for for the oils. And of course you can use acrylics for this as well. So, but I'll just put this aside. Now for acrylics, I'm going to be using, hopefully, I'm going to be using this. It's the Fredrix watercolor canvas, but you can use it for water-based paints. So, and it's, you know, it's like, it's really, really nice. It's super fine. Oh, Nolani, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Nice of you to join in. Nice of you to join in. So, you know, so there you go. So let's just see how we go. Or, yeah, see how things pan out. So I'm going to put my PanPastels aside, and I'll just put my canvas aside. But I just also wanted to show. Oh, okay. What I will be mixing on is a disposable palette for the I mean, I like to use glass, but for the purposes of the stream and to make things a little bit easier, I've got this palette. It is A3. It is huge, and just so you can see, okay, this is what it is, and this is how much I paid for it actually, but it's Aussie dollars, okay, so it's probably cheaper wherever you are, but everything is expensive here. So this is by Jack Richardson, and what's really cool is that this one has, oh my gosh, it has your color chart, which is really, really nice, and it's got a really grayscale. So I mean, I didn't really want to talk about this too much, but just in case you were asking, but it's a really helpful tool, you know, having just this here. So okay, so what I'll do here, all right, so let me see, okay, we're all okay. Andrea, hello, welcome, welcome. Hope, yeah, Andrea, I hope I'm actually pronouncing your name correctly. Too good. Okay, here we go. All right, so the colors for the oils, mixing colors, the limited palette that I will be using. Now, I had a few afterthoughts, but then I thought I'll just tell you about it, because I'd just like to tell you what my process is and how I think about it. The colours that I'll be using are cadmium red medium, burnt umber, ultramarine. Now this is and of course these are by Gamblin, but here I've got Mussini, which is by Schmincke or Schmincke. The Mussini, they are the artist grade oils. Oh, Janice says, Chrissy, that's really cool. Love the grey palettes. Way to go. Yes, yes. Okay, so, and I've got here Gamblin cadmium yellow medium, and this one is just, and this is by M. Graham, which I love M. Graham as well. Cadmium yellow. So this would probably be lighter or not as well. It starts to go towards the you know, the orange, but yeah, like you can't, I don't know if you can't really tell with this, can you? No, you can't really tell. And of course I've got titanium white and I've got zinc white. I don't think I'll use zinc white, but I've got titanium white. So let's just put these colors out, but I'm actually going to use ultramarine rather than cyan. I just wanted to know, oh, Kenny, hello, how you going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not going to use cyan for this. I'm going to try ultramarine, and I'm going to use cadmium yellow. So I've just put those aside. And so they're the colors. So, you know, we're going to do some skin tones. So let's just first of all, I'll go burnt umber first. It wants to come out. Are you kidding? I didn't think it wouldn't come out. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hang on. Oh, it's there. Yeah. Hang on a sec. Oh gosh, I didn't think I'd have this trouble. Oh man. Wow. That was... Oh look, okay, we're fine, okay. Boy. Gosh, how funny is that? Hang on, let me just... Oh, that looks funny coming out. What can I say? Something comes to mind, but you know what? You know, well, that's live for you, okay? Let's just see. Let's just hope my red doesn't do that. Okay, cadmium red. No, of course not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, I suppose it's got something to do with the pigment. Oh my gosh. Did you press record? Kenny, no. I'm not recording this. But thank you so much. You are so sweet for letting me know. Okay. Oh God. Okay, so I'll just put that aside. Okay, here we go. Ultramarine. Well, that's coming out nice. Okay, now this is the Gamblin. Okay, so far I've been using the Gamblin. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh, Helen, hello everyone. Glad I can pop in for a while. I'm so glad you can pop in too. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Okay, so what have I got? I've done that. Okay, what did we say? You know what? I have missed you all so much. Okay, here we go. Okay, and here we go, and titanium white. And this is by M. Graham, this one. So, okay. So let's see how we go with the oils. All right. Peg, hang on, who's he? Okay. Oh, okay. Kenny says, if you have linseed oil, you could use that to make the paints run smoother. Yes, I have something similar, Kenny. I have the solvent-free fluid, Gamblin, so this will help me, you know, smooth these things out. I'm going to try not to use these for the moment, but I've got these on hand. But thank you so much for that. And Helen says, Chrissy, is this oil paint? Yes, it is oil paint. And Chandra says, was it a bad storm? Oh, okay. Yeah, we did have a storm. You've been keeping an eye on me, haven't you? That's fantastic. All right. So, and what I've got is I've got a cloth here. So to, you know, because I get a bit messy. And so I'll just, I'm going to start to make skin tones. Now, before I make skin tones, the idea is that when, because I've got some projects which I'm thinking about, and I'm looking at different skin tones, and I had a look at some, now these are all beautiful women, but what I'm looking at is the actual tone. So we've got someone who's fair, and you can see, and this is more on the yellowy tinge side, like you can see that there's a different skin tone. So this is more fair but different, do you know what I mean? Like it's different, more on the yellowy side. So there's that. I was also looking for darker skin. Oh, isn't she gorgeous, this one? Oh my gosh. So you know, so here I'm looking at all of these different types of skin tones. Here we go. And here's someone, oh look, isn't she beautiful? Yeah, so these are all these different skin tones. So what I'm going to do is try to match, I'm going to try to mix a skin tone that is probably something similar. I was thinking of something similar to this. Okay, so there are lots of skin tones that you can do, you know, and so I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a play. I'm going to have a play. So, you know, bear with me, because my next project, I'm actually thinking of something like oils. So, and I thought, you know what, I'd just like to include you in my process. So I'm just going to put that aside just for the moment, and I'm just going to look at this, and I'm going to see if I can mix certain colors. All right, so I'll just put my canvas aside so it doesn't ruin. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now just to let you know, I know that there are a few people, I know that there are a few of you who know that I started in oils before I went to pastels. And because oil and pastels really go well together, oh, not mixed, I mean, but if you were trying a new medium, if you were on oils and you were trying a new medium, pastels is a really good way to go. So, and they work pretty much the same way when you apply on your surface. Now, this is really, oh my gosh, it's so stubborn. You have no idea how hard I'm pressing to get this bloody thing out. How funny is this? The medium also speeds up the dry time, says Helen. Yes. Are you going to use your glasses? Well, you know what? I don't really need them at the moment, but thanks, Kenny. I know you always pick that up. And Chandri says, Chrissy, I follow some weather groups and I saw some pretty bad thunderstorms. Yes, I had some here, here in my backyard. So, like at my home. So yes, and my work, which is not that far away. So, all right. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to add a little bit of ultramarine blue, a little bit of cad red, a little bit of yellow, and let's see how we go. So what I'm trying to do is see if we can mix some skin tones with a limited palette. Okay, so I want to add a little bit more of the burnt umber. And so what I want to do is mix about six colors, or not 6 colors, sorry, 6 shades. Or 6 values. So a little bit more of the ultramarine blue, that should make it a little bit darker, and a little bit of the burnt umber. I haven't used white yet, so let's just put that, hang on, can I put that aside? Let's just put that there. Yeah, that might be better so you can see it there. Yeah, so I wanted to practice mixing with oils. It's been a while, so let me see. Here we go. You can't see that, can you? Yeah, okay. Okay, so here we go. There's that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start mixing again. It's really interesting. And just a little bit of white here. That was the one thing that I didn't add with that value there. And if it's looking a bit more on the reddy side. So what I'm going to do is mix the colours, and I'm going to put it on the canvas so we can see how we go. Jelena says, Chrissy, have you ever tried dry brush painting with oils? Dry brush painting? Do you mean like not using a medium? Is that what you're meaning? I think that's what you mean. Okay, Janice says, oh, you need a vise to get the paint out. Oh yes, I do. Everyone, just again wanted to reiterate, thank you to Janice for moderating the stream today, helping me. Maybe Kenny says, maybe try to include some sap green and cad yellow too if you haven't. Well, the whole idea is to have a limited palette to make some skin tones. So here we go. Here we go. I think I need that vise. I should have brought it with me. I've got it in my husband's shed next door. Oh, look at that. It looks funny coming out, doesn't it? It's just serious. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just do that. I'm just going to... All right. So let's go again. So a little bit of the red, a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the yellow, and then a lot more of the white. Here we go. Mind you, I've got every colour under the sun when it comes to my oil paints, but because I like to have every colour that I can possibly can get my hands on, but you don't need it really. So, okay. Just a little bit of... Okay, Jelena says, okay, okay, let me see. Okay, have you, okay. Okay, oh, Jelena says, dry brush is when you use very little paint on the brush after wiping it off on a rag. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I thought you meant like dry as in the same, like as in, like, like as in not using a medium. But yes. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. Helen says, put the closed tube in some hot water. Oh, that's an idea. I don't have any hot water with me, but that's a very good tip. Thank you so much for that. Okay, a little bit more yellow, a little bit more white, titanium white. Is that? Nope. It needs a little bit more white. Okay, we're getting there. Yes. Okay. This is more for okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, this dreaded thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so funny. It could only happen to me, couldn't it? It could only happen to me and live. I mean, check this out. Serious? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay. I want more of this, more of that. Okay, more red, more white. Here we go. So I have missed you all so much, and you know, thank goodness for Share Your Art with Xris Art. I've been able to catch up and just have a look at what you guys have been doing. I've got to say, last week, which was really unfortunate, we had a power storm. Like, it was like an electric storm, and it knocked our power out in our street. Lightning struck. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what are the odds? What are the odds of that happening? And you know, we were out for most of the day. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to, you know, I had to call off last week's live stream. So here we are. And so much has even happened between then as well. So, you know, my other boy is going into the army as well. So, got an empty nest. That's all I got to say. I've got an empty nest. So, okay, a bit more white, a bit more titanium white, a bit more yellow now. Okay. Helen says, I love mixing white with the mixing white. Oh yeah, sorry. I love the mixing white for skin tones. Makes it less opaque. Yes. Oh, okay. I don't have that. Maybe I should get that. Well, I've got I've got the zinc white. Is that what you mean? Could that be it? I've got both, but I've been using titanium white. So. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit more. Just wanted to know, which one of you, or do you guys play with oils? Because I know that you guys, you know, follow me because of pastels, but I just wanted to find out if you guys, okay, no, a little bit more. A little bit more titanium white, I think. Okay, Helen says, not that it is also too opaque. I have mixing white from Winsor & Newton. Okay, interesting. All right. Yes. Needs a little bit more and a little bit more red. So if you were to paint with, say, oils or acrylics, would you mix your own colors? That's another question. And sometimes, I suppose, you know, when you're starting an oil painting, it does take a while to prepare when you're mixing your own colours. So you need at least like an hour doing that. But I mean, that's quite therapeutic too, isn't it? Like, that's enjoyable too. Okay, here we go. And this is when I start to a little bit more white. Okay. All right. So, can you? Okay. Shall I go? Okay. We are witnessing how Chrissy prepares her oil painting palette. Yes. Helen says, Chrissy, not that it's also too opaque. I have mixing white from Winsor & Newton. Okay. Kenny says, Chrissy, yes, I did a few oil paintings about a year ago. Even did 2 mountain scenes. Learning to use the palette knife. Wonderful. Lolani says, I took a day class in oils. I had only used acrylics before. I haven't used oils since. Okay. Different. They just work different. Jelena says, I cannot wait for my birthday in April. I'm definitely going to get the Mission Gold watercolor paints. Oh, wonderful. They're beautiful. You know what, Jelena? You know, good choice. They're lovely and rich and vibrant. I love them. My partner will get them for me. Way to go. That's it. That's it. Helen says, Chrissy, I don't know if Winsor & Newton is available in Australia. Oh, of course it is. Yes, it is. But here in Holland, it is most affordable oil paints to get someone started, and you only need 6 colours to start. Absolutely. As you can see, this is what I've got, right? So, see, don't need much here except for the burnt umber to make sure that it's oh, hang on, which one have I been using? Did I use this one? This is the one I used. Oh no, this is not the one I used. Sorry, I showed you this. I didn't use this. Okay. It's so rich, isn't it? This cadmium yellow, so rich. Here we go. I need to make this lighter. Oh no, that's the same value. I need a little bit lighter. You can just tell. I need more white. More white. And the good thing with this is that you can put these in the fridge, by the way, with the oils, that is. Except for the burnt umber, yes. I mean, I don't want that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more. Let's do this. Okay, Helen says, Chrissy, we need to remind ourselves that you can mix almost every medium with these colours. Yes, we are just greedy and want all those colours available. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm guilty for that. I'm guilty for that. That's the same. I want more white, more white, more white. Looks like I just made peanut butter. Is that right, Kenny? That's so. Yes, you know what? It does look like. Yes, it does look like peanut butter. Okay. A little bit lighter. So Jelena says, I love very vibrant, strong colors. One reason why I would like to get the Mission Gold and also the control you get with them. They move in the water enough to blend. All good for me. Wonderful, wonderful. Actually, I've got to say, I saw your lovely paintings, Jelena. I love the eyes, you know, the eyes that you did. That's my favorite, you know. That's always down my alley, that one. All right, okay. All right, Is that lighter? Yes. Okay. So these are the colours. Probably need to add. Oh, I know that it looks a bit funny on screen, but these are more in the browns actually than anything else. So what I'm going to do is this. What's that? Okay, can you see that? Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I'll just wipe that for a moment, and what I'm going to do is do like a scale, like a grade scale on my canvas, and see if we can get, and I'm going to also mix some of these other colors, like for example this woman's, she's got a bit of blush here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be red, but it has to, the value has to be right. So what I'm going to do is, so bear with me just for a moment. Okay, I'm just going to do this. So I just want to make sure that you can see this. So maybe I'll do that. Here we go. And all right, this burnt umber, seriously, oh my gosh, it's all got to do with the pigment. Okay, now the brushes that I've got, these are for the oils that I've got, are really nice bristles. They're not really thick or coarse or anything like that, but I have used these with oils before, particularly these ones, but let's have a go. These are I bought these from Blick. Oh, was it Blick or maybe no, who is it? I can't remember now. It's been like years, and look, I've looked after them, but anyway, let's have a go. And what I've got is I've got some odorless mineral spirits here, so I'll just do that, and I'll also use just a little bit. Jelena, you're going okay. Nice to see you, my dear. Thank you so much. Lunchtime is over. I have to get back to my work. No problem. Oh, come on. Seriously. Seriously. All right, here we go. All right. I reckon I'm going to have an accident here, but anyway. Okay, here we go. That's enough. I just want a little drop. That's all I want. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is my darker shade. So yeah, so, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to make up my mind whether I should start doing some portraits in oils. So here we go. And the best way, okay, Helen says, I use baby oil to clean my oil painting brushes. Gets the oil off and acts as a conditioner for the brushes. You just need to dry them off very well on paper towels. Yes, Laramie, what in the world are you doing? I'm playing. I am playing, Laramie. I am playing. Well, I tell you what, when you're talking about cleaning, this is also, now it sounds like I sound like a commercial, but this is my brush cleaner that I use. This stuff even takes stuff off your clothes. So this is really good too. So I've got to say that. Oh, hello all. She's doing a Bob Ross painting or something close. Now what I'm doing is I'm achieving, I'm trying to make skin tones with a limited palette. That's what I'm doing, Laramie. So Yes. So I thought, because I've been playing around with this idea in my head, and I thought, you know what? I thought I might include you all in this process. So, so I've just rinsed my brush in solvent, and I've got just some old rag here. So now I've just done this one. But you can't, I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can. You maybe you can. All right. So if we were doing skin tones, and this is probably more, not so much this, actually we're probably getting into this part of it here now with this one, the midtones. Okay. Can you see that? That's really, I don't think it's so much. Okay, we're getting into this. I think this is now starting to get close to that. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're getting close to this now. See? See, you know what? On camera, it's not. It's showing more on the reddish side, but this is more on the tan side. Oh, what's the word? Ochreish side. There you go. So, and I think I need a little bit more white. Actually, no, there it is there. I can get a little bit more white on this, if I can. And you know what? This canvas is really, really nice. All right. Okay. Oh, this is super cool. Okay. So now you're going to ask me, what am I going to do with this oil paint? Very good question. I can put it in the fridge. Kenny says, Chrissy, you could also use those browns to do a happy little tree. Yes, there you go. Why make it easy on yourself? Good to know oils can be fun. Yes, there you go, Laramie. Look. There you go. G'day! At last I managed to join. Way to go, Dave. Hello. How you going? So, and this canvas is actually really, really nice. So if I wanted to blend even further down. Oh, nice. Because you definitely need your darks, right? You need your darks. And this is where this woman's cheekbones comes into here. Cheekbones are here. This bit here. I would be using that shade for around here. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This canvas is lovely too, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. All right. So when we're talking about getting out of your comfort zone, I haven't painted with oils in such a long while. Oh, this is wonderful. There you go. If you indulge legs and a pair of eyes, you can create an earthworm. Oh, wonderful. So funny. Hello, Shiny. How you going? How you going? Oh, God, I couldn't even get that out. Shannon is what I wanted to say. But there you go. There you go. So look at that with oils. That is so cool. But that is only one type of skin tone. I would be using then, to make things, I'd also start to use the red to mix in with these here, which is really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to tear this off very, very carefully, and I thought to now use PanPastels to do the same. So let's try that. Okay, so bear with me while I put all of these things away because they're going to make a very big mess. So hang on a sec. I'll put this aside here. Hang on. I'll put this aside here. And I'll put this aside as well because I'm going to use this for acrylics as well. This palette, which is okay. I'll put this aside. Okay, here we go. All right, so now let's try PanPastels and do the same thing. And what I did is I got the same colors, although the only one that was sort of, this one is the Burnt Sienna Extra Dark, which I think is really, really close to, where did it go? To the Burnt Umber. Okay, well, it's Burnt Sienna, but it's really, really close. So I thought, well, let's try to mix the same kind of thing and do whatever I did for the oils. Let's try with the PanPastels. And of course, I get questions a lot. I get questioned a lot on for skin tones, what colors do you use? But I thought this would be interesting to see on a limited palette. So I'm actually going to have a crack at this. So, all right. So I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Now I've mixed skin tones with so many colors, right? But I thought, let's just see how we go with this. All right. Where am I? Oh, where did they go? Are they hiding? My brushes. Where are my brushes for? Oh my gosh, they're right in front of me. Here we go. All right. So, Burnt Sienna Extra Dark, and I've got my paper towel so I don't contaminate. So I'm going to use a bit of red, first of all a bit of ultramarine blue. Now this is oh hey Hazel, oh hello Hazel, how you going? Sneak says, Chrissy, what drew you to pastels? Okay, that's a very good question. That's a really good question. Thank you for asking that. When I was a young girl, I started art in oils, and as you might be aware, I didn't do art for a long time, and then I got back into it. And so I thought to myself, when I got back into it, I started going back into oils again. But then I thought, you know what? I want to try something else. And I stumbled onto the pastels. And I thought, let me try that. And what I found is that it was an easy transition because with oils and pastel, the same rules apply. So, you know, working dark first and then building the lights, because that's what you do with oils. You apply all your darks, well, most of the time, and then your highlights are the last thing. And pastels work very similar to oils. So I thought, you know, and the only reason why I went to pastels is because I just wanted to try the medium. And I found that it was easy for me to transition from oils to pastels. Not that I didn't want to, not that I didn't want to get away from oils, but I wanted to try something different. So that's what did it. Okay, so see if I can successfully make a skin tone with these. And I don't think it's going to be as easy as I thought with these. This will be challenging. Okay, Steve says, where? Oh, Steve says, Chrissy, did you see Wendy's charcoal stream? The drawing she made was fantastic. Absolutely. Wendy's getting into charcoal so much more these days. She's actually favouring that so much more. But yes, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm not sure if this is working the way I want, but let's just see. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm trying to see if I can achieve the same thing. So if someone couldn't afford to buy more than this, see if they could do skin tones with that. This is what I'm trying to see if we can do. So yeah, this is when I add white. Heidi, hello. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, everyone. I can't believe I'm actually catching part of this live. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. All right, next. Ooh. Can you see that? It's working. You just got to play with it a little bit. And this just goes to show what I say with PanPastels is that you can mix like you would as if you were painting with oils or acrylics, only dry. So this is quite dark here, but if you wanted to make it more pinky, more light, you would add more red and yellow make orange, and if you put a little bit of white, will lighten it as well. So I'm going to continue with this to see how far we can go with that. Okay, so again, a little bit more red, a little bit more yellow, and a lot more white because we want to go lighter. And of course, this is my mixing palette. So my mixing palette. Oh no, that's gone a little bit. Oh, it's gone a little bit more on the reddy side. So what I want to do is okay, Kenny says, Chrissy, actually, all we need in art are the three primary colours, red, blue and yellow, and of course together with black and white. Well, you know what? I don't have black here. All of these three colours make black, and they make white also. I believe. I don't know about the white. Yeah. Color mixing. I'm not quite sure about the white, but I know that all of these three can make black or a very, very dark color. Yes. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to be corrected. No problems. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like a chromium black. Yeah. Oh, I've changed the hue now. Okay, that's okay. We'll go back to, I want to make this more yellow. There you go. Oh, look, I've changed the hue. Bugger. Better go back to this. Oh, hang on. Oh, where's my kneaded eraser? When you need it. I've changed the hue. It's a different skin tone. Annie, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. All right. Okay. I think what I've done here is I've changed the hue. I've added more. So what I need to do is make it more. Here we go. That should do it. A little bit more yellow and a little bit more white. I think this is it here. A little bit more white. Yeah, here we go. We're back. Almost back. Can you see that? Yes. See? So this is a very good point to make, actually. Hello, Rebecca. Hello. Thank you so much for offering these tutorials in Unmask Art. This is the first time I have caught you live. Rebecca, welcome, welcome. I hope this is interesting for you. Okay, look at this. So, okay, PanPastels. I have mixed to make skin tones. All right. I have mixed these colors. So, if you're asking me what colors can I use for skin tones, well, like we all know, color mixing with the primary colors. This is PanPastel, this is Hansa Yellow, this is Ultramarine Blue, Permanent Red, yes, Permanent Red. This one is Burnt Sienna Extra Dark, and of course we've got Titanium White. Highly pigmented, and totally recommend that. So with that, now I wonder if I can go, we can go more pinky. How about we go more pinky? Okay, Sneaks, oh hang on, Sneak says, watching her relaxing her drawing, Sneak up on, oh, 1 minute she's backfilling and the next, oh okay. Bottom. Chrissy, are you using autofocus? Oh, am I? Maybe? Not sure. Are you? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I should stay still. Maybe that's what I should do. I should stay still. Chrissy, hello, Needy. It's been a long time since we saw you. Yes, it's been a long time since we've seen you as well. Since I've seen you guys as well. Okay, so Rebecca. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Quick question. Do you use regular copy paper for mixing your PanPastels? You can use regular copy paper. I use watercolor paper, just a really cheap, like maybe 80 GSM, 100 GSM watercolor paper. Really, you can use cartridge paper, no two ways about it. Of course you can if you don't have anything else. But because I've got it, I like using that. But yes, there it is there, mixing. So I'm going to go dark here and make it more reddy. Maybe go pinky. Maybe go pinky a little bit. Oh, here we go. Yep, this is what I want. More on the pinky side. Oh, okay, really good tutorial. Thank you so much, Annie. Okay, so now what I'll do is a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white, mix it with all of that, and oh no, too pinky. Maybe a bit of blue actually. Just make it a little bit darker. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm making it lighter with yellow now and titanium white. So here we go. And here we go. So that's more on the pinky side. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So my point is that although I use so many colors for skin tones, you can use these pans for that. All you got to do is just mix. Okay, let me see. Kenny says, Chrissy, those are 2 delicious chocolate bars you have there. Yes, they do look like chocolate bars, don't they? Very nice, especially that one. Okay, yes, so there you go. This is like with PanPastels. I suppose if we're looking at, but before I go any further, if I was, say, doing this one, definitely I would be using more ultramarine blue, the red and the burnt umber together to make these kind of colors. So that's with that one, right? If I was to do, say, something like this, I would probably be using these colors. The more reds, the more, yeah, it's more in the red. I don't know the technical term, but you know what I mean, right? So now, if I was doing something like that, very pale, definitely I would be doing this. Trying to get, what I'm trying to do is get that, hang on, let me just, here, oh, here we go. So if I'm getting something really, really pale, no, more, here we go, this is starting, more, there we go. And there's hardly any dark bits there, so there you go. And more here. More white here. I would say she'd be more like that. There we go. Am I blurring? Am I blurry? Okay, I hope I'm not too blurry. The photo of the woman is nothing you'd want to draw. Skincare ad. Funny how perfection is just forgettable. Yes, I understand. I know. But what I'm trying to achieve here, Shannon, is just try to show you the skin tones that you can make with these with a limited palette. That's what I'm trying to achieve. But yes, agree, totally agree. Yeah, I mean, she's too perfect. I mean, hello. I mean, really, airbrush is what I would say that she is. But gorgeous, isn't she beautiful? But anyway, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to achieve different color skin tones. And so I thought I would introduce or just talk to you and just see, just let you know what I'm thinking, you know. And see, this one, you would definitely go more, this one would be more on this way, with more the permanent red and the yellow, a bit of the, right, and of course it's more like that. Yes, it is. So you just keep on adding white and yellow. Here we go. Okay, what do I do? When I lift the photos. Right, I gotcha. Okay, I understand. It's probably trying to focus. That's what it's trying to do. Gotcha. Thank you so much for that. Okay. More. Let me see, more of this. Okay. Trying to, you can get, so there you go. Like, this is really good. I really like that. Okay. And Helen says, Chrissy, okay. Shannon says, oh, wouldn't it be funny to have a blender pack for coloured pencils, like Stump Blender pencils and OMS, and I can and call it Art Botox Pack? Yes. Definitely. So this has been interesting, that you can actually make some skin colors, skin tones or flesh tones with PanPastels with just these. Okay. Now we're going to try acrylics. Now I'm going to go right out of my comfort zone. You guys are going to see me squirm like you wouldn't believe, but let's have a go for a laugh, hey? I will not let go of acrylics. I always struggle with it, but I'm not going to let go at all. So never give up. I'm never giving up. Okay. All right. So let's quickly try the acrylic. So bear with me. I'm just going to put this aside. Okay. I'll just put this aside here. And the surface that I'm going to, let me put this aside. And we're going to use Schmincke Primacryl acrylics. Look at this, you know, like light fast. This is opaque, like incredible. Like Schmincke are fantastic. And of course I'm going to use, like I said, this the Fredrix watercolor canvas, which is also good for water-based products. I'm going to use that. So bear with me just for a minute. Okay. All right. So back to my palette again. I'll just put this aside just for a moment. Okay, I'm using Acrylics. This is the Burnt Umber. I know that I've got to work fast on this, so Ultramarine Blue. I'm going to use retarder with this because it'll dry fast on me. So I'm just going to put this on the side. Here we go. The cadmium red medium. I'll probably need more, but anyway. Well, it's got here titanium yellow. This is the yellow that I've got, not cadmium yellow, but and the titanium white. Now let's see how fast I can do this. Mix this. Okay, I'll use all right, here we go. This will be interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to Hello Barbara, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're mixing skin tones with a limited palette, oils, hand pastels and acrylics. So here we go. Oh, more. So there's one. A lot faster, says Helen. Oh, okay. You wouldn't mix with this? No? Okay, titanium, ultramarine blue. I should just leave this. Here we go. And oh, that's gone too light. No. Okay. More of that, I think. I knew this was going to be interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's not doing what I want it to do now. Can I get this back? Needs more red. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm having problems with this. It's not okay. Helen. All right. I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use your advice. Nanette. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Beautiful painting, Chrissy. Ah, you're a funny lady. Funny, 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 funny lady. You make me laugh. Okay. All right. So this is not doing it for me. All right. I'm going again. Brush. We're saying a pretty color of mud. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. I'm using brushes. See, acrylics beats me every time. Let's go again. Okay. Why is what? All right. Why does acrylics do this to me? I don't understand. All right. Hang on. What's it look like? Hang on. I think I need more of that. Okay, I think I got that value right. Not quite. Okay, let's go again. Wow. Okay. Here we go. And then a bit of yellow, a bit of white. A bit of red. A bit of... Oh gosh. Maybe. See me struggle. Honestly, acrylics. I've got too much paint. Too much paint. I feel like what I should do is just... No, I'm not going to do that. Add a little red. I'm adding red. Okay, we're getting there. See? Here we go. We're getting there. Ah, gosh. Wendy, hello. Mixing paint with the brush is the fastest way to ruin your brush and make the bristles fan out, especially when mixing larger amounts like you are. Go back to the palette knife. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Well, I've got to say it's been harder for me to use the brush. But I'm trying. Oh, okay. Look, we're getting the skin tones. Look, we're getting it. We're getting the skin tones. Here we go. Better than a kick in the pants. That's what I've got to say. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So are you all screaming? Are you all screaming at me now? This is what I want to know. Are you all screaming? Chrissy, I can find a use for that greyish mud colour too. Looks like the under of my eye after a long week of work. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Oh, how funny. Oh my gosh. Wendy's, Helen says, I told her to use less paint. That way you only need the tip of the brushes. She is a brush killer. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Man, I don't want to... No, that doesn't... Well, you know what? You know what? This is actually not bad. Like, it's not bad. Seriously. Hang on. Just let me put the top on this because I'm a bit frightened of this. It's not that bad. Let me see if I can rescue this. Oh, no. Hang on. I won't use the brush, but I'll use the palette knife. How about that? The seeing as I'm a brush killer. I'm a brush killer. I know. Okay, let's go. All right. Let me see if I can bring this back. Interesting. And of course, how would I bring it back? All right. Okay. Here we, yep. That's my new nickname. You've all got a new nickname for me. Chrissy, live screaming from New South Wales. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, you know what? Can I be any more goofy? Hey, can I? Is it possible? Okay, no, this is much better with the palette knife for me, I've got to say. but this is a different skin tone, which is nice. Hang on, needs more white. So Wendy, how are you, my dear? Surprising us all, right? Wendy's recovering still. Chrissy is the brush tail possum. Steve, Chrissy, she is a brush killer. Would be a good theme to paint for. Paint for you. There you go. All right. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, you know, that's still all right, actually. I actually think it's all right. Different skin tones. There we go. It's called Fluke. Or it's called Playing. How about that? Oh, that's still the same value. We want more white. But this is what I mean. Oh, gosh. Oh, look at that. So we've got, there we go. Okay. All right. Helen, you're so funny. Chrissy, that looks like skin tone for the Living Dead portraits. Okay. I get it. I got it. All right. That's fine. But you know what? You've got to give me 10 points at least for being tenacious enough to keep at it with acrylics, okay? You know, I didn't have as much of a problem with the other two as I have with this one, but I did manage to get some skin tones out of this. Look at that. I mean, you've got to give me something. Heidi says, Chrissy, show us your pan palette mixing paper for size and product quantity comparison. Okay, all right. Before I do that, I've got to be very, very quick. And I've made the skin tones in acrylics, right? But I've got to paint it on the canvas. Oh, and look. Okay, I have to be very quick. I think I might have to spray some water over this because I don't think... Oh my gosh. Helen, you are so funny. You should give the acrylics to someone you don't like. Stick to oils and pastels. Yes. Hang on. What did I do with my... What did I do with it? I tore it off. Did I... Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. I've got to be real quick, okay? Real quick. Because these bloody things are drying on me so quick. All right, so here we go. Okay. No, that looks the same. That's all right. I know you're all screaming. What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't make enough paint. I didn't make enough paint on that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Let's try the other one. Using the retarder. Here we go. Gee, this is lovely canvas. Honestly, I've got to say, if you're thinking about a surface, this is just gorgeous to work on. Like, honestly, I'm using the watercolor, the Fredrix one. Yeah. You know, one day I'm going to surprise you lot. I'm actually going to do a full-on painting with acrylic. And you'll go, what? What is she doing? All right. Okay. All right, okay. Save those tones. Be sure to write down on the palette of what colors create tones. Acrylics can be a pain to work with if you're not careful. Really, Laramie, as you can see, I'm really struggling with the acrylics, but that's okay. That's okay. Hang on, I just want to make sure. You don't get the 10 points, and Wendy says you don't get the 10 points until you actually finish a portrait with the colors you mix with acrylics. And Nanette says, Steve, it must be hard to shop for okay. Helen says, Chrissy, whatever happened to the rule, light to dark? Yes, exactly. You keep making it more difficult on yourself. I know I do. They just dry fast. On me, and I can't work fast enough to fix it. That's what I want. I want to fix it, but I can't fix it. Okay. All right. So, okay. Now, Heidi wanted to see show us your pans palette mixing paper for size and product quantity comparison. Okay. All right. So, shall we say that Acrylics has beaten me today, but it hasn't beaten me forever? So, let's just say that, okay? Now, I'm going to get the... let me put this aside. Hang on. Everything is wet around me, so hang on. So, let's... Okay, here we go. That's the pan pastel one. And what do I do with them? Oh yeah, here they are. Show us your pans palette mixing paper for size. All right. And that's it there. Is that what you mean? I think this is what you mean. Yeah, show us your mixing and for size, product quantity comparison. Well, this is what I used. Oh, okay. So I'm being the paint that I use, say for acrylics, you're saying I use more than I would say for pans. That could be it. Also, yes, but can I also, just on another note, I just wanted to add, we are on, well, it's the 27th today of February. March mashup is coming up in a couple of days. I haven't got it in the description because I just didn't think to put all of those details again, but I just wanted to say March mashup is coming up. Please go ahead and have a look on the March mashup website, and if you are going to create some creatures, please go ahead and post those on the March mashup site, and of course put them on Share Your Art with Xris Art and share them there as well. So look out. Hopefully I can't wait to see if you guys are actually going to contribute and go ahead. I've actually got a few things up my sleeve. I've started thinking about a few things, but you know what? Okay, acrylics looks like a bloody mess if you ask me. That's a bloody mess if you ask me. The oils is not so bad actually. Okay. Heidi says, Chrissy, so the palette for acrylics looks about, oh, okay, 30 centimeters. Oh, okay, 30 centimeters square versus a little piece of 20 centimeter piece for pans. Yes, I vote for the pans. You need much less to get the same results. Well, there you go. Helen says, Chrissy, I am trying the March mashup in airbrushing. Have one drawn out already. Oh, superb, superb. Wendy says, your sleeve isn't very long, Chrissy. Can't be much up there. See, she's not all that sick, folks, if you ask me. If she can carry on like that, she's not that bloody sick. But here we go for oils. See, not so bad. Okay, not so bad. Not as messy as the acrylics. And of course, the PanPastels, look at that. Like, you know. But, here we go. Anyway, so I thought that I would share my process, thinking what should I do next, because I'm always being told you should do other mediums and stuff like that, and PanPastels or pastels have become very easy for me, and I should actually venture out. And of course, oils is my first love, so very much probably leaning towards if I'm going to do something else in another medium, it'll probably be oils or colored pencils. Acrylics, well, I'm not going to give up, that's all I'm going to tell you. But look at that. So this is the oils, so nice, and especially on this lovely Fredrix very ultra fine canvas, just wonderful. I'm actually quite tempted to do a portrait with oils. Yes, I'm thinking. So pick one medium you're going to work on next week. Hopefully not PanPastels. Well, I've got a few. I'm in the middle of a few, so I've got to finish them as well. But yes. All right. So I'm thinking, oh, what time is it? Okay. All right. I think it's time for me to go, actually. But I just wanted to say thank you all so much. I've missed you so much, and I'm so happy that we've been able to hang out and, putting up with my carrying on. Oh, how are you with graphite? You know what? Good question. I'll come back to you on that one. Nanette says, how about some more watercolor cereal? Well, you know what? Of course, watercolor. Yes, I'm going to do watercolor as well. Steve, how are you on graphite? How are you with graphite? You know what? 50-50. 50-50. That's all I've got to say. I don't know if you understand what that means, but I'm sitting on the fence with that. Probably, I'm sure Wendy would have something to say about that. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Rebecca says, thank you, Chrissy. This was a blast. Take care, everyone. Yes. All right. Well, I just wanted to say, will you do some oil acrylic painting soon? Yes. Well, this was the whole point. This was me just because I'm thinking of doing portraits, Annie, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I should get away from not totally. We'll never get away from PanPastels or pastels, but I just want to, do an oil painting, I think, for a portrait. So that's what I'm thinking of. But anyway, look, thank you all so much. I'll see you all next week, hopefully with, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So thank you all, and I'll talk to you soon again. Bye for now.